Six of Cups, the Magician, and the Moon. Six of Cups is a card of basically what we find in the world is a reflection of what we cultivate inside of us. If the willingness to move is the reflection of the love that we've been putting into something, that may be an option. What I also see with the Magician is that there is a new start, a new beginning. The Magician has all the toys and it's just coming out of the womb of the mother. He hasn't stabilized his situation because the table has 3 legs, doesn't have 4, it's not stable. He has all the toys and he's kind of still playing around. He hasn't made a choice yet. And then I see the Moon, and the Moon is a lot of time calls for patience because it's the different cycles we're going through. There is a mystery. It's also a mystery, the intuition, the hidden. Moon calls for us really be in tune with our intuition and listen. The last thing that I read when I read tarot is I look at the card that is under, because it signifies what we don't see. It's kind of the yin of the yang. The yang is what we see, the cards that we pick. And so this is a really good card regarding to finding one's place, because the star literally symbolizes to find your place, to find your way, to make the land fertile, connected to your higher purpose. So that's the answer of the question. I would say that the question to your question would be, is this intention to move a reflection of the love that I have cultivated? If that's the case, I think that's a good idea to move. If not, maybe there's something else coming for your new beginning and for finding your roots, and be patient. The second question today is the first card that I picked, 7 of Wands. Wands is the creative fire, the creative energy, the creative and sexual energy. The wand asks us to prune and to refine our creative energy, especially when there is a 7. There is a lot of power. Let's see where this energy is going. Okay, so we have the Pope, the High Priest. The High Priest is a card of communication. It's also the card of the teacher. It's a card that invites to transmit the knowledge and to really maybe choose a position where we can be a bridge, where we can bridge the knowledge, the higher knowledge. That's something that can allow you to transmit information and to assume this position of responsibility, because the number 5 is also responsibility. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is a good communicator. The King of Swords is really able to use their word to accomplish his goals through talking. So he's a really good communicator as well. In shadow, the swords can be using the word to harm. So what I would say regarding this reading is choose the option that gives you the most opportunities to speak, to communicate, to teach, to transmit the knowledge. And also the card that is under the Fool, I would say choose the option that makes you feel the more free, that doesn't make you feel like you're stuck into a concept, that really allows you to communicate in connection with something higher. For you, the first card is the 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords, it's an invitation to accept that there are different point of views than ours. The second card that came up for you is the Hermit. The Hermit is the card that invites you to find the light inside of yourself. It's also a crisis that allows you to go slowly and to look at your experience and to learn from your experience. So basically, it's a moment where you can look back. The third card is the 4 of Pentacles, where you can see at the center of the card there is a phoenix. In the midst of the stability, we can be reborn. I would say that this is a moment for you to kind of really take it slowly and look at your experience as something that you can learn from, you can grow wise from, by accepting also that others have a different point of view. The card that you got under is the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is a card where we can sense some conflict. You need that stability to be reborn like the phoenix. And accept the pressure, because the pressure is actually shaping the diamond.